I've been going for about 25 years now, living out a pattern, and slowly but surely I'm starting to recognize this pattern and see it play out. Sometimes I catch it quick, sometimes I might catch it 3 years into a relationship, but either way I'm starting to get it. And that pattern is something that maybe you might recognize in yourself, and that is keeping the peace or trying to get people to like you or not, cause any conflict by not really being honest and truthful. So for me, how that would be was that I can see a lot of perspectives. It's just something that I've been able to do for a long time. So when something happens and I feel like, wow, that actually affects me, or I don't like that, or I'm scared or something like this, then I won't actually say that. I would just try say the right thing so as to kind of soothe the situation and get the result where this person won't abandon me. So I've been working with my therapist for a long time, and to see how these patterns and how this particular pattern has played out in my life and actually caused such damage has been the pivotal thing here. It isn't quite enough just to notice it in the moment, like that is amazing going forward, but for you to really get it in your bones that this is not good for you, and to get it, your awareness really sharp on like, I need to be aware of this. This takes you doing the work. And what I would recommend for you is to actually sit down with a piece of paper and write out all of the stories. When was the first time that you recognized a pattern like this play out? What was it that happened? Why did you do what you did? In your relationships, can you go through your relationships and see a pattern? What is that pattern? How do you react in certain circumstances? What things did you do or didn't you do that was a bit of a pattern? So this takes responsibility, and I pray for you that you'll take on that responsibility, because just blaming other people, I mean, what good is that going to do you now? Nothing. But if you take full responsibility, then you've got all the goodness. Even if it's really hard, horrible situations. And I'm sorry if you've been through things like that. C'est la vie. It is part of life. And now in this moment, we can breathe, we can be present, and we can start to look through things. And being truthful, or as in the 4 agreements from Don Miguel Ruiz, to be impeccable with our word. So this is a great way to start, and I guess it's been such a huge one for me. That's why I'm making the video about it now, because I thought I was really impeccable with my word. I mean, all the spiritual practice, ceremonies, all of this stuff. I read this book must be 12 years ago now. Thought I'd nailed it, easy. Just be impeccable with your word, super chilled. Turns out I haven't been impeccable with my word. I have been when it's easy, but when I'm afraid that I'm going to lose somebody, that somebody will abandon me, that I will get hurt, it's been a different story. And when it comes to very specific circumstances, then that's where I really don't tell the truth. And for all of us, we all have our own very, very unique, specific circumstances. And you probably know what those circumstances are for you. So what I would suggest for you is look into it. Don't wait. If you have known there's something that you're working with, a pattern, for a long time, or if you've got a small inkling that, wow, this is happening a lot, I don't want it to happen again, don't wait for it to happen again. If you do, all good, you'll learn it the hard way. But if you start looking at it now, then you can start bringing your awareness to it, and in your day-to-day life, when the pattern plays out, then you can respond with a new way, which you can start to work on. What would be the way you would act differently? So you can respond that way, and you can do it gently and in little bits, and test the waters slowly but surely, rather than just going in full hardcore modus. Like for me, it might be somebody said something I don't agree with, and I just go full hardcore, this is the truth, sort of thing. That's not what's going to work for me. The truth in my example here would be more about like what you're saying is painful for me, and it makes me not want to speak to you any longer. Or it might be, I'm afraid that if I speak up to you, you're going to abandon me. These are the things I'm speaking about, not just the truth of what your opinion is or whatever. So I hope that helps. I wish you all the best. Good luck on your sacred journey, and be well.